You're not stuck. You're being built. You think you're stuck. You're not. This phase isn't punishment. It's construction. There's a point in every journey where it feels like nothing is happening. You're doing the work. You're showing up. You're trying to stay disciplined. But the results aren't showing up the way you expected. It feels slow. It feels quiet. It feels like you're putting effort into something that isn't moving. And if you're not careful, you start calling that phase failure. You start thinking something is wrong with you. You start thinking you're behind. You start thinking you wasted your time. You start thinking maybe you're not built for this. But that's not what's happening. You're not stuck. You're being built. Because progress doesn't always look like progress while it's happening. Sometimes growth looks like repetition. Sometimes improvement looks like boredom. Sometimes discipline looks like doing the same thing again and again with no reward. That's the phase most people don't understand. They think the goal is to feel motivated. They think the goal is to see results fast. They think if nothing is changing outside, then nothing is changing at all. But real growth starts inside first. Before your life changes, your habits have to change. Before your results change, your standards have to change. Before your future changes, your identity has to change. An identity doesn't change overnight. It changes through consistent actions that you repeat, even when they don't feel exciting. That's what this phase is. It's the construction phase. It's the stage where you're laying bricks, even though you can't see the building yet. And it feels slow because real change is slow. Think about it. If you're trying to get in shape, your body won't transform in a week. It's adapting behind the scenes. Your muscles are learning. Your stamina is building. Your discipline is forming. If you're trying to build a better financial life, your bank account might not jump overnight, but your habits are changing. You're learning control. You're learning patience. You're learning what most people never learn: delayed reward. If you're trying to build a career or a skill, you won't feel like an expert right away. You'll feel awkward. You'll feel behind. You'll feel like you're not improving, but you are. You're building the foundation. The foundation is invisible at first. That's why this phase can feel frustrating. Because in this phase, you're doing real work without real recognition. You're putting in effort without applause, showing up without proof. And that's exactly why it matters. Because this phase doesn't just test your ability, it tests your patience. It tests your consistency. It tests whether you can keep going when you don't get immediate rewards. Most people can't. Most people don't quit because they're incapable. They quit because they get tired of waiting. They get tired of not seeing results. They get tired of repeating the routine. They get tired of feeling like nothing is changing. So they stop. And the moment they stop, they guarantee nothing will ever change. That's why this phase is necessary. This phase is where you become the kind of person who can handle success. Because success is not just about talent, it's about discipline. It's about staying focused when the work is boring. It's about showing up when the results are delayed. And if you can't handle the slow phase, you won't keep the results when they arrive. That's the truth. This phase is preparing you. It's building your habits. It's building your mindset. It's building your self-control. It's building your ability to keep going without needing constant motivation. And that ability is rare. So if you feel stuck right now, don't panic. Feeling stuck doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're early. It means you're still in the part where the work is heavier than the reward. And that's normal. That's how it's supposed to be. Because if rewards came instantly, everyone would do it. If progress was fast, everyone would stay consistent. If success was easy, it wouldn't be rare. But it's rare, because most people can't handle the process. They want the outcome without the construction. They want the finish line without the training. They want the globe without the boring repetition. But the process is the price. And if you pay the price long enough, the results show up. Maybe not on your schedule. Maybe not in the way you expected. But they show up. And when they do, they don't come from luck. They come from the work you did when you felt like it wasn't working. That's what makes the process powerful. The process changes you before it changes your life. And once you've been changed, the results become easier to hold. Because you're no longer relying on motivation. You're relying on identity. You're no longer guessing if you can do it. You've proven you can. So here's what you need to remember. This phase is not punishment. It's construction. You're not stuck. You're being built. Your job is simple. Keep showing up. Keep repeating the basics. Keep stacking small wins. Keep doing the work. even when you don't see the payoff yet. Because one day you'll look back and realize this phase was the reason you made it. Not because it was easy, but because you didn't quit. So trust the process, not because it feels good, but because it's building you into someone stronger than your current circumstances. If this message hit you, take a second to reflect. What's one area of your life where you've been feeling stuck, even though you've been putting in effort? And if you're ready to keep building anyway, subscribe and stay with FrameUS. This phase is necessary, and if you stay in it long enough, it will change everything.